Welcome back to another episode of Emi Kitchen Cooking Channel. Today I'll be making a miso mackerel, also known as鯖の味噌煮dish for my main, as well as some entrees including kimpira gobo and okra and wakame sunomono. Mackerel's really yummy, but not many people must buy it in Australia because it's quite a cheap fish. They even got it for you at the fish shop, so just need to fillet it and it's so easy. To fillet the mackerel, you kind of slide your knife along the backbone of the fish and ta-da, that's done. For this dish, you need to simmer the mackerel for around 20 minutes or so. So to prevent the fish from crumbling off into little pieces, you just need to put some cuts to kind of break the skin. This will also help the flavor to really permeate through the fish as well. I'm just blanching the mackerel here with some hot water. Mackerel is traditionally known to be a very smelly fish, even in Japanese culture, so this helps to combat that. Now I'm just making my flavor broth here. Lots of Japanese sake, mirin, sugar, bit of soy sauce, and just bringing that to a quick simmer. And finally adding in the miso. Again, I'm just using my favorite miso in Sydney, the Enokido miso. They often have booths at little markets and festivals if you'd ever want to buy some for yourself. And finally, it's time for the mackerel pieces to just go and have a bath there and simmer away for around 20 minutes. I'm just going to chop up some ginger here to add to the saba no miso ni, the miso mackerel dish as well. It's very common in Japanese fish stew kind of dishes to add some ginger to help with the flavor and also to help with the smelly aspect of the fish as well. I'm also going to add in a Japanese pickled plum or an umeboshi. My mum always used to do this when making this dish. I think it helps to do with the smell again for the fish, but I'm not really sure. I do know it definitely elevates the dish though. I'm finally moving on to doing one of my side dishes. This one is kimpira gobo. I'm just cutting up some konnyaku pieces first. You can buy this at any Asian supermarket. Just make sure you put some hot water over it before you start cooking. It just helps to remove the smell again that comes from konnyaku. With Japanese cooking, you really need to be very conscious about the smells from certain ingredients. Now I've spontaneously decided to make another dish using the konnyaku. It's quite cute actually, just put them into little slices, put a little incision through the middle, and then you kind of twist it in on itself. And you get these cute little pieces of konnyaku. I remember doing this with konnyaku since I was a little kid, helping mum out in the kitchen. I've popped my cute konnyaku off into a frying pan with no oil. You just help to evaporate that water again off the konnyaku to help with the smell side of things. For the kimpira gobo, you just want to thinly slice up your carrots. I usually use frozen pork belly for this dish, but I couldn't find any today, so I found these pork slices instead. And I'm literally just going to use my kitchen scissors here to kind of chop them up into smaller pieces. Call me lazy, but it does the job. This is home cooking. And finally, this is the star of the dish, the gobo, component of kimpira gobo. It's literally frozen burdock. Again, you can find these in most Asian supermarkets in Sydney. Just adding in the seasoning for my curly konnyaku dish. It's so easy, just a bit of soy sauce, sugar, mirin, and sesame oil. And to finish off the dish, you're just putting in some bonito flakes. It'll help to really soak in that flavor from that sauce and to kind of stick onto the konnyaku dish as well. Meanwhile, my mackerel is looking amazing. At this point, I'm going to just turn off the heat and just let it cool down. It helps to soak in more flavor as well. finally I'm adding in my seasoning for my kimpira gobo. It's literally sugar, a bit of soy sauce, sake, mirin and a lot of crushed sesame. This dish, kimpira gobo, is a very popular dish in Japan. Gobo or burdock is literally full of vitamin B, vitamin E and lots of fiber as well. I've noticed in recent years you're actually able to buy fresh burdock, especially in the Korean grocery stores, but they're quite expensive, so I'm still just buying the frozen packets I can find. I've decided to whip up 2 more little side dishes for today. The one I'm mixing the sauce together for is another goma-aya dish with my spinach like I seem to do every week. I've decided to add some carrots in there today as well, just for a pop of colour, but in hindsight I definitely should have chopped them up to be a lot more slimmer. And here I'm just putting together my seaweed and okra sunomono. Sunomono, it's like a Japanese sweet soy vinegar side dish common in the summertime. My mackerel is looking perfect as well, so it's finally time to start dishing up for dinner. As I said, I really should have been bothered to cut up my carrots to be a lot more slimmer. But I guess that's my learning curve for today. One of the reasons I love Japanese cooking is because you can eat a little bit of everything. And you can be pretty confident that you've got all nutrients covered. Taking the easy way out today with an easy instant wakame seaweed soup. And my rice is ready as well in my beautiful meo tojawan, our couple matching rice bowls that my auntie and cousin brought to me. The mackerel is looking absolutely superb as well. And that is dinner served for tonight. A very classic Japanese dinner for two. I've included my miso mackerel dish for those who are interested here as well. Many thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you so much.